Well, you know, Memorial Day, of course, is viewed as the unofficial start to summer, which means that millions of people are all headed to the beach.
Oh, yeah, they're getting ready to enjoy it. But extreme heat and bacteria lurking in the water could create a dangerous situation for those looking for a day of fun in the sun. But don't stress too much, okay? It's rare, but we want to talk about it because it's important to know about. Joining us is Dr. Troisi, Infectious Diseases Epidemiologist with UTHealth Houston, with what we can all do to stay safe. Good morning. Thanks for being here. Always good to see you.
Thank you.
Well, I think it's really important for people to know this is rare.
Yes.
But what is the biggest concern here that we're talking about? Flesh-eating bacteria?
Oh, there's a lot of things you can get at the beach, but most are rare. Most are not serious. The flesh-eating bacteria, which is a little bit of a misnomer because it doesn't actually eat your flesh. You get an infection and it gets bad, is probably the most serious, but it's very rare. In Texas, from 2015 to 2019, there were an average of 33 infections a year out of tens of millions of beachgoers.
Does it typically happen in polluted water, or what do we need to be watching out for?
Yeah, this is not from pollution. There are other bacteria and viruses that are. This is just naturally found in warm water. And with climate change, we're seeing it go further up the East Coast. Now the Gulf waters have always been warm, but we have been seeing a slight increase each year because the waters are warmer.
Let's talk about prevention to begin with.
Yes.
So if you have an open wound, you should not get in the water?
You shouldn't get in the water, particularly if you have a pre-existing condition that might affect your immune system. Wait till it scabs over.
And I think everybody has probably scratches all over their body somewhere. I mean, does it need to be a deep wound, or even a scratch is a concern?
Yeah, a scratch is probably not, but you can also get waterproof bandages and put that over just to be safe.
What are some of the signs? How would you know that you have this?
So you can get two different symptoms. If you swallow water that has this bacteria in it, you can get GI symptoms, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, etc. Most cases are not severe, but if you're not getting better, then, you know, consult your healthcare provider. Also, wounds, as we said, can get infected, redness, soreness, swelling, that kind of thing. And that, you really should contact somebody pretty quickly because it can get bad pretty fast.
As we head into the summer months, everybody heading outside, any other concerns you just want to make sure people know about, just so we can try to help them prevent any trauma in their lives this summer?
Sure. Heat, as we've talked about, is certainly an issue. So drink plenty of water, sunscreen, stay out of the sun, you know, a little bit of the time if you can. Watch for symptoms of heat illness.
Let's talk about those symptoms since we're talking about it. Yeah, what should we watch for?
So it's there's mild and it can progress to more serious. So the first symptoms are usually muscle cramps, which is a sign, get out of the sun, drink some water. Next, you can have dizziness, nausea, that kind of thing, which is more of a sign that you should get out of the heat, drink some water, you know, rest. And then heat stroke can be very serious and calls for immediate medical attention. But you shouldn't let it get to that point.
No, we want everyone to be safe and as careful as they can. Dr. Troisi, thank you for this important conversation.
Thank you.
Appreciate your time from UTHealth Houston.